This is part two of Mr. Cage's thought of the day, that we'd rather not be in a relationship that challenges us to love others unconditionally. Hence, we find ourselves in numerous relationships over whatever specified period of time. Blame, BLAME, the blame game. The blame game. I want to give you this thought that this is me saying this. I want you to personalize it for yourself. My obedience is not contingent on your obedience. My obedience, me knowing in my heart what to do and how to love you, is not contingent on your obedience. And my immaturity, as I referred to in part one, it was because that I was conditioned subconsciously to think that if I did something good, I would always get something in return. When I say that, what I mean is my intention, my motive transition into, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm only gonna do this to get something in return. I'm only gonna do this to get something in return. It's amazing how it manifested from me being gifted academically to that principle, attempting to transition into my life on a personal romantic level. And that is a disastrous mentality to have, because it can quickly turn into blame. So I'm not gonna do this unless you do this. Guess what? I'm not gonna call you unless you call me. Or I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on you to call me because it's your turn. And this is what we call, in the most impurest form, tit for tat. I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do that. So my obedience, my knowing in my heart what to do is my knowing in my heart what to do based on it being right in my heart, not me just doing it religiously just to say that I did it. It's in my heart to do. This is who I am. It's contingent on if you respond the correct way or not. That is not what we call agape love. Agape love says that I love in spite of. What I'm not saying is that people are going to treat us as though we're rugs. They're not going to step all over us. But what I am saying is that the person who I am and the love that expresses come from that should not be contingent on your response. If you're not ready for it, then of course it's going to dissipate, it's going to disappear. But how I express myself towards you is not, it can't be contingent on whether you are expressing it the way that I'm expressing it, because that turns into that my obedience is contingent or dependent on your obedience or what you do, and that takes away from the person that we are. Let's go on to part three. I didn't know it was going to be that long, but we're going somewhere. We left off on blame. We're going into the obedience piece for part three. We'll pick up where we left off shortly. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please connect and internalize this type of video, and this conversation could take you to a place where your whole life could change for the better.